when will Mahomes get his full respect? Because Brady, like, people fucking hated Brady. People hated Brady's guts for the 2 decades he was in New England. Then he goes to Tampa and he becomes this national hero. And now when he's in the booth, everybody praises the guy. I don't hear one person online bashing Brady, saying he cheated, saying they hated him, saying they destroyed their hopes and dreams. Unless you're like a Jets, Dolphins fan, Bills fan, nobody says anything. And it's like, Mahomes is the same guy. Mahomes has done the exact same thing. People say, oh, it's different because they cheated. Same accusations about the Patriots. It's eerily similar to me, Steve. I don't understand it, and I think it'll take until he retires for him to get that like level of respect from everybody. And then there's this new face that comes on, and it's the same recycled story again.
I mean, when Mahomes played Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game in 2018, entire country was rooting for the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
Right?
It's like this next team that everyone was like hype. They were fun. They were, going to beat the Patriots and take over the AFC because everyone was waiting for the Patriots to be done. But now they rattle off, 3 Super Bowl wins in 6 years, 5 appearances in 6 years, and now they became the Patriots. But I like how you brought that up. What a lot of people don't talk about is the Tampa arc for Tom Brady was one of the best things that ever happened to him because he became like Florida Tom cool.
Yeah.
Right? He's throwing the Super Bowl trophy drunk over the boat in the ocean with the Rob Gronkowski, and he's cool because he's separated from the cold, tough Bill Belichick Patriots, goes down to the Buccaneers who hadn't won a Super Bowl in almost 20 years at that point, and he's just fun. And it's like during COVID, and we get to watch Tom Brady in 1 year take it over and go win in a different conference. And I think Mahomes, it's going to end up happening to Mahomes too. You see this a lot in, in the NBA too, when legends are hated during their prime. Oh, the refs are on their sides. They're cheaters. They're floppers. They're insufferable. But then once they start to age out, they go out gracefully. They have a retirement tour. They're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. This guy's actually one of the greatest players ever. And that will end up happening to Mahomes. It's going to be interesting to see because this happened to Brady. He tore his ACL. Then he goes on the second prime when he rattles off 3 Super Bowls. When is Mahomes going to have that second prime? Now, when Brady had a second prime, I'd argue, because I wasn't really around for the first prime, I was playing with Legos, but the second prime was when I was really starting to watch football. That's when I'd argue Brady was at his most hated. Everyone outside of Boston hated Tom Brady. I assume everyone's going to still hate Patrick Mahomes because I don't think the Chiefs are going away post-ACL. But I like to think that Mahomes would get his time. Maybe when Travis Kelce retires, a lot more people are just going to like the Chiefs because some people just think it's insufferable with all this Swift stuff. But we'll see.
Well, you think back to the Falcons Super Bowl and the Rams Super Bowl, and I remember when the Titans beat them in, I think, 2019. It was just like everyone was just pumped up.
Yeah.
Finally, like the empire has fallen. And then, just like you said, he goes to Tampa, and it's just like a new guy. And everybody just forgot within the snap of fingers that, like, you hated the guy for 2 decades.
Well, because I think he was so accomplished. Once he won that 7th one, everyone believed Tom Brady was the GOAT after, like, ring 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But once you get to 7, it's like, I don't think I can hate anymore. I was the same way, too. I was a Peyton Manning Colts guy. And, I always had respect for Tom Brady, but I'm like, this guy wins too much. Can someone else win? Because he's always beating the Colts, always beating Peyton Manning. But then when he wins that 7th, I'm like, this dude is so accomplished. I'm just going to sit over here and appreciate this greatness. I'm going to shut up and appreciate it. And I think that happened in 20 when he won in Tampa Bay, with people are just like, dude, 7, you got it, bro. Like, you're just the undisputed GOAT in all sports. I'm just going to appreciate it while you're still here. I think that's really what happened, on top of him being Cool Tom.
Yeah, and I see him on Instagram too now. He's just relatable, like a relatable guy, like just down to earth, posting Instagram stories. Good morning, look at my plants. I'm harvesting. It's like, where was the ice cold Tom that we knew for like 2 decades? But I appreciate it, right? Like,
well, it's happening in LeBron. It's happened in LeBron.
Exactly.
I'm wearing a LeBron shirt coincidentally, but it's happening in LeBron. I'm old enough to remember where LeBron was just the most hated athlete in the world. I mean, after the decision, all these memes, the crying LeBron, flopper, steroid Bron, we hate Miami Bron. He goes back to Cleveland 3-1. Then everyone's like, oh my gosh, this guy is really good. He's doing this for Cleveland. He wins the other one for Los Angeles. Once LeBron became the all-time leading scorer, you don't really hear that many LeBron haters anymore. It's pretty much just Skip Bayless doing the old gimmick he's been doing for the last 20 years. But 10 years ago, everyone felt like was a LeBron hater. But now you go on TikTok, it just seems like everyone's a LeBron glazer. Everyone's just making memes how they have LeBron bed sheets and everything, how LeBron's their glorious king. You're on my sunshine was like one of the biggest memes of 2 years ago. And that's likely going to happen to Mahomes. You know, at some point, when you're great for so long in any sport, that like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods has this whole scandal, and everyone's like, what's up with this Tiger Woods guy? Then he wins that Master in 19, and everyone's just like, oh, he's still competing at this high level. This dude just once you're just great for so long, people just finally come around. Even your biggest haters can admit, even Skip Bayless can admit LeBron's the greatest scorer ever. And I think that's truly fascinating. It happened to Tom, happened to LeBron, and I think it will end up happening to Mahomes if he can rattle off like 2 or 3 more.